This box is 1 square kilometer of Delhi. 11,000 people live inside it. Every dot here is a real person. Now, here's the exact same box, in Mongolia. And no, that's not a loading error. That's the entire crowd. 2 people. This is a boring video about the emptiest country on Earth. Let's measure just how empty really is. So, Mongolia. It sits right here, squeezed between Russia and China. Which is a bit like renting a flat between 2 sumo wrestlers. Now, on the map, it looks fine. Normal-sized. It is not normal-sized. Mongolia is the 19th biggest country in the world. You could fit the entire United Kingdom inside it 6 times, and still have room left over for nothing. Nothing is kind of the theme here. But here's the number that actually matters. All of that land holds just 3.5 million people. Delhi alone has 10 times more people than the whole of Mongolia. One city, versus a country the size of Western Europe. Divide the people by the land, and you get the loneliest number in geography. 2 people per square kilometer. That is the lowest population density of any proper country on the planet. For comparison, India sits at around 490. The world average is about 60. Even Russia, which is famous for being cold and enormous, manages 9. Mongolia has 2. So if you ever feel like people are just a bit much, this is where the map wants you to go. But now it gets stranger. Because Mongolians looked at all this glorious empty space, and half of them decided to live in one single city. Ulaanbaatar. Watch this. These dots are Mongolia's entire population, spread across the country. And this is where they actually live. Half the nation, packed into one spot. The other half gets everything else. Which means that outside the capital, the density drops below 1 person per square kilometer. And at that point, it's not really a population anymore. It's a rumor. So why is it so empty? 3 reasons. Reason 1, the cold. Ulaanbaatar is the coldest capital city on Earth. Winters regularly hit -40 degrees. That's the temperature where Celsius and Fahrenheit finally agree, and what they agree on is, stay inside. Reason 2, the land itself. The south is the Gobi Desert. Almost everything else is high, dry grassland, sitting 1,500 meters above sea level. Farming barely works up here. So for thousands of years, the only way to survive was to keep moving, with your animals. Which brings us to reason 3. The animals won. Mongolia has about 70 million livestock. Sheep, goats, horses, camels. That's 20 animals for every single human being. You're never actually alone in Mongolia. You're just outnumbered. And now for the twist. Because this tiny, frozen, mostly empty population, once ran the largest land empire in human history. 800 years ago, riders from these exact steppes conquered everything from Korea, all the way to the edge of Europe. At its peak, the Mongol Empire ruled about 1/4 of all the humans alive. One famous study found that roughly 1 in every 200 men alive today carries the DNA of that royal family. So in any crowd of 200 people, statistically, one of them is a little bit Genghis. Let's end with my favorite thought experiment. If Mongolia suddenly had India's population density, it would hold about 760 million people. Overnight, it would become the 3rd biggest country on Earth, behind only India and China. And if India had Mongolia's density, the entire country would hold about 7 million people. That's it. All of India, every state, every city, would fit inside Pune. Imagine the trains. So empty. So empty. So that's Mongolia. 2 people per square kilometer. 20 animals per person. And one retired empire that once terrified the entire planet, and now mostly herds goats in peace. Honestly, that might be the greatest retirement in history. If this video made the world feel a little bigger, subscribe. It's free, and it takes less time than counting Mongolia's population density. Next time, we go even emptier. There's a spot in the ocean so far from land that the closest humans are usually the astronauts passing overhead. See you there.